Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make koose at home, and not just that, I'm going to teach you 3 different ways you can make your koose. So I'm going to teach you the normal koose bread, and then there's a special koose that they put the eggs in the middle. I'm going to teach you that as well, so you can see how fluffy this koose is looking, and when you follow the steps you're going to get yours just like that. Let's start. To make koose you need your beans. Okay, note that there's no special measurement for the beans. You can take any quantity that you want. It's all up to you and the quantity of koose you want to make at home. Now I'm just going to soak this koose for a few hours because I'm not ready to do any overnight soaking. But if you get a chance to soak it overnight, then go for it, especially for those who don't have the high quality blenders. But if you have a good blender, then just know that you can soak this for at least 2 hours and then you're good to go. And when you check this, you can see that I'm able to remove the black eye from it. So I'm going to teach you how you can remove the black eye because we don't need that in our koose. So if you want the best koose, then please take out the black eyes. Okay, now I'm just going to put this in my blender and we're going to pause blend this. This way it will make it very easy for me to take out the black eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to add enough water. Make sure the water is enough. Okay, and then I'm going to pause blend this, and I'm going to do this just once. So when you're using your blender, just press it once and that's it. Now transfer that into a bowl, and then I'm just going to remove the black eye from it. You can see that it's coming out on its own. This is going to take a long time. You need to have patience for it. But if you don't do this, your koose is not going to taste the best. So you can just wrap them against each other and then remove the black eye from it. And then strain the water. Okay, continue doing this till everything comes off and you have your perfect beans for your koose. Please have patience for this. Do not give up, because you can just easily give up when you get to this stage. But don't, because if you do, your koose won't be nice. Now you can see how my beans is looking. It's looking perfect for the recipe, and I'm just going to start the recipe. Now after this step, everything is so easy. You can finish your koose within 20 minutes or even less. I'm going to add some pepper, enough pepper because you want that spicy koose, and then some onion. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to just blend this with a little water. Make sure the water you're using is not a lot, because you don't want that koose batter to be watery. It should be very thick so that you can be able to fry it perfectly. Now I'm just going to blend this, and this is what we have. Can you guys see how this is looking? It's looking so perfect. Now all you need to add is your salt and you're good to go. Now I'm just using my electric whisk to just give it a smooth consistency. You don't need to do this, but if you have a hand whisk, you can use that, or you can even use your spoon to just give it a smooth consistency. And guys, it's ready. Now I'm going to add my spring onions for that flavor that koose has, and just give it a good mix, and that's it. If you don't like spring onions, do not add it. You can do it anyhow you want to. Remember, it's homemade, so you make it how you want it. Now when you're frying koose, make sure you're deep frying it. Use your spoon and just scoop that koose batter into the oil, and you guys, that's it. Make sure you're deep frying, because if you don't deep fry, it's going to stick on the pan and you wouldn't like it at all. So the first and most important tip is to deep fry this koose, and you can see that it's coming out so well. I'm just going to use my stick to just turn them over, and make sure your koose doesn't bend, because if your koose bends, it doesn't look nice at all. And this is my favorite type of koose. There is another one that they use flour. I'm going to teach you how to make that as well, but this is my favorite type. I love this type so much, and this type is made with the beans. Okay, so I'm just going to keep frying this to get my golden brown color, and you guys, my koose is ready. Can you see that? It looks so perfect and I loved it. Now I'm just going to take it out of the oil and strain this very well, because I don't want any oily koose. No way. For the second type, I'm going to do the one that has the eggs in it. So I'm going to use a different ladle, the round type, and I'm going to just pour that koose batter in my oil and create holes in the middle, and then I'm going to put my eggs and lettuce mixture in there. So I just used 1 egg, and then I cut some lettuce and onions in it. So you just create the hole and then pour that egg mixture in it and fry. Okay, can you see that? Here is just a tip. So when you're frying your koose or whatever you're frying with a deep frying method, make sure the oil is not too hot, otherwise it's going to burn the outer part and leave the inside part. Regulate your fire temperature. It shouldn't be too hot so that it doesn't burn your stuff. Can you see how this is looking? Very good for me. Perfect golden brown, and that's it. Now I'm going to do the third type, where I'm doing the koose bread. I learned this in Nima. For this type, I'm going to add some eggs to this, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. I didn't show that, it was a mistake, I'm sorry. So add some water so that you get a very, very light consistency, and then you can just dip your bread into it and fry it in your oil. Do not worry, you're deep frying. Don't think it's going to affect the bread. It's going to make it too oily. No, it's not going to make it that way. This is a very popular method they use in Nima, koose bread. Very, very popular. So don't worry. worry. But if you have a problem with this, you can just air fry this. I think it will work very well. Now I'm just going to take it out, and my Koose is ready. To make my cocoa, I have a plug, Tafrionsa cereals. I get my cereals from her, and I'm going to use her Hausa cocoa powder. No need to go through the stress of making cocoa from scratch and all that. So you can just get the powder and then add some water to this, and I'm going to make my cocoa within 5 minutes. You guys will see that. So in your hot water, you're just going to pour this mixture into it. Okay, the important thing is to make sure the water is very hot before you pour this mixture into it. Now you can see that my water is boiling. I'm just going to add some salt to taste, and I'm going to pour that mixture right into it whilst it's very hot, and it's going to thicken up immediately after you pour the mixture into it. Okay, can you see how it's becoming? Within 5 minutes, my Hausa cocoa is ready. All thanks to Tafrionsa cereals. If you want some, you can just text her on Instagram. It's very affordable. You can buy yours. Now my cocoa is ready. I'm going to serve my cocoa with my Koose bread, and then my egg Koose, and I'm going to enjoy myself. Oh my god, I know you guys will try this recipe. Do not forget to send me videos and pictures when you try it, and let me know any challenges that you face. But if you follow this recipe step by step, trust me, you're not going to face any challenge at all. It's going to come out so well, and trust me, you will thank me later. I'm going to add my sugar. I'm not a sugar person. I don't like a lot of sugar in my food, so just a little bit of the sugar. And this is how my Koose is looking. So fluffy, very good for me. I'm going to just put this in my cocoa because I like eating my cocoa like this. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, and I'm going to enjoy it. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Bye.